first taste of international football, his first return to the dugout since leaving Bayern Munich. Can't get hold of it, but persistence there was the key for England.
Yeah, great feat from Harry Kane. He rode his luck.